Hi Army! Hello! Welcome to another reading. So choose one of the 5 piles in front of you. Well, there are no piles, there are feathers, We have red feather, green feather, yellow feather, blue feather, light blue feather. Where's... Yeah, you see it. Light blue feather, right? So choose one of the feathers and we want to look at next week. So we want to see an advice from the boys what you should do next week. Okay? And yeah, I'm wearing this today. That's why Taehangi's picture is up there. Because I was in the mood for Tada PJs. Okay? So, yeah. So we're starting with pie red. And yeah, guys, I love you. Take care of yourself. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And please comment and like on the video. Okay, guys? See you at the pie. Hi, pie 1, pie red. So let's see. What is your quote for next week? Universe, what is the quote for pie red for next week? This reading is timeless for the moment you see this video, okay? Please guys know this is a general reading, so the timing could be off. Like, it can be that this happens a lot later. The advice, whatever it is. It could be that it never happens because this message is not for you. And it could be that, yeah, that it's just from the time it's a little bit off, So, we have a purple, beautiful purple. Stay positive. I want to put this here. That's a beautiful vibe. So, the boys are saying for next week, guys, stay positive. So, I don't know what. Oh my gosh, what's that card? Why is that card in there? So, this is a card from my other decks. I want to put it here. This is no coincidence. So, you're trying to manifest something. You're trying to communicate. And the universe is saying communication is coming in. Oh my gosh, why are all these cards here? I haven't even put... Look at this. There's another card. You comfort me when I'm sad. You're trying to communicate with our boys, probably. This is crazy. Why are all those cards in there? I forgot to put them in the right pile. That's very interesting. So that's a message because they come out here. So stay positive. There is some kind... Also, there could be also some bad vibes coming in next week. And you need comfort. But I rather feel you're trying to communicate with a person that that you are not in communication with. Probably one of our boys. And the universe is saying, well, remain positive, So what is this all about, universe? Give me cards. Yeah, keep going. You're on the right path. Look at this Yuki. So Pirate, you should keep holding on to this labby-dabby-doo love. Look at this. It's like Jungi holding on to the pole. He's like not letting go, So this is your message from the universe. Stay positive. Don't let go. Keep trying. Look, it's the same card. Keep going. You're on the right path. Don't feel burned by life. Don't feel... I actually like this. I should get those cards for the other parts too. To have a topic. Because it's for you, it's like communication with the one for you, You really wish for that. Look at this. It's you really want to go for that communication. You're like, this is all you're wishing for in this life. Probably to have the communication with maybe Taehangi. So the universe is saying, well, remain positive, stay positive. You're on the right way. You keep holding on. It's fine. That's beautiful. It's so cute, right? It's so cute. Okay. Sum this message up in one card, universe. Yeah, look at this. And it's Taehangi waiting. So you're probably trying to communicate with Taeyangi on the Weverse app. That's what I see here. That's what I assume. That's what I'm seeing. And you know, Taeyangi is like meditating here or sitting there and waiting. Just remain patient. And that's what you have to do. It's like this card, you know. Yeah, move on, you know. Six of Swords. It's like moving on. It's like keep moving, keep doing what you're doing, and be patient about this. Very cute. Very cute. Okay, that's all what I'm having for my pile 1 pile red. Okay, bye guys. So hi guys. Next up is pile green. So you will want to look at the message from the universe for next week. And I'm wearing my Tata Peaches. Yay! So let's see. Universe, what is the message for pile green? This one. Just be you. Wow, this really fits the decoration, right? Wow, I love eating like that. So in the last pile, in pile red, there were these cards mixed in my BTS deck. So I'm using them because it was a cool idea. I found out it was a cool idea to know what this topic is of next week's for you. Give me one more card. What is this all about? And I'm gonna do it for all the piles. Okay. So I think you're fed up of lockdown. Look at this. You're fed up of lockdown, that you cannot go out. I mean, you're done. You're done with it. You're saying, well, it's enough now, you know. I want to go out. I want to party. I want to see my family. I want to share my feelings with everyone. Look at this. That's like a dating card. Yeah. And there we have Taeyangi traveling. So you want to travel to your family. I think you're done with lockdown. That's the topic. So I don't know what's going on in your countries, guys, but let's see what the universe is saying to that. Well, it's saying just be you, so let's see what this means. Universe, why is this 4 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles here? You want to be bold. Yeah, it's like you don't want to wait, you're impatient. This is the card for being impatient. You see this cookie here? This cookie is very lustful. And it's like you're done with waiting, you're being impatient, you want to go out. And I think it's related to quarantine. You want that you can go out, you can go dating again. The Queen of Wands reversed is also someone who's very lustful. You want to have connections with people. You don't like to stay alone in quarantine. You absolutely hate it. That's you. You are someone, you love to be an extrovert. Like you are an extrovert probably. You always met a lot of people. You always been with a lot of people. So I think this is about quarantine because in some countries it's still going on. So the lockdown is still present. And if you're from the States, I mean, your country is very hard, you know, very hard beaten by the virus, you know. So, you know, you want to be full. Look at this. It's like Taeyangi wanting to be a fool, you know, just wanting to step outside and don't care anymore about nothing. You would just want to be with your friends again. You want to go out and be a fool, you know. But actually the universe is saying, well, please look what in your countries, please be careful about this, you know, because you might regret it later. You see, this is the card for regret. So basically the universe is telling you, well, the lockdown is not for nothing. So you might be careful. So please check, always check what's going on in your country. Like in Germany, I know for next week, most of the shops are reopening and we can go outside. We can meet up with people, but not as many. But, you know, you need to be careful. The universe is saying, don't be foolish. Don't be the fool, you know. It's not worth it. Just remain calm and everything will turn out fine, you know. Just be you, but be careful what you're doing, you know? So basically, be careful next week. Sum this up in one card, universe. Sum this whole reading up in one card. There we go. Wow. We have black and white Jimin. Jin. Why do I say Jimin? Yeah. The King of Swords. That'd be logical. You know? The King of Swords is make your decision based on logic and your mind and not with your heart what you want, because the Queen of Wands here, she wants out. She wants. Maybe you are also lusting for connections. Maybe you're single and you want your dates, you know. You want you want to meet guys. You're like, I don't want to be in my quarantine anymore, you know. But the universe basically is saying be logic about your decision and always decide with your mind in this matter, okay? So basically be careful. Otherwise you won't regret it, you know? Just be you, but be careful. Always think with the mind in this case, okay? That's all what I'm having for my pal queen. So I hope it resonated. Bye, guys. So hi, next up is Yellow Feather, and isn't it cool? I love that feather. And look at my PJs. Look at my Tada PJs. I love them. Let's get cozy. I might upload this video when it's nighttime here in Germany, like, or it's late in the evening for you guys. So the Tada PJs feel good. Watching me in Tada PJs, you know, doesn't feel awkward for you guys. So what's the topic of this reading here? Okay, which card am I taking? This one, okay. So, topic for next week is everything starts with a dream. Maybe you dream of the boys. That would be cute, right? That would be so cute. So in the first reading, there was this card hidden in my BTS deck from this deck. I don't know why, but I thought it's cool because it was a cool idea. It gave us a topic of the reading. So I want to keep doing that for all the piles. So show me the topic of this reading here. You're bored. You're having this dream, but I think you don't know how to make this dream come true. Look at this. He's like contemplating, like, man, how should I do this? What can I do, you know? Maybe you are like this next week. Let's get another card from our boys. Give me another card to this. Okay, we take the fairy tale one. The one is up. So you dream of your fairy tale. You probably dream of our boys. You know, you wanna run to them. You wanna communicate with them. You make everything like a fairy tale. Who is it? Maybe it's Cook. Maybe it's Cookie. If you chose Pirate Yellow, you know. Maybe you're in love with Cookie and Cookie visits you in your dream. Cookie always visits in dream. I mean, Cookie is the dream dancer. I call him like this. He's so connected to army dreams. It's crazy. So let's see. What is this about, universe? What is this Four of Cups and this fairy tale all about? Yeah, you want to make it come true, guys. You want to be the emperor. You're tired of it, waiting. Okay. We have Taeyangi coming out again. Yeah, it's like, you know, you cannot do anything. You're just sitting around. You see? You look at all the opportunities you already had. You look at all the opportunities and you think, man, how should I do this? You know, how should I communicate with this person? How should I make this dream come true? And there's a cup you don't even see. Look, there is a cup behind him. He doesn't even see. It feels for you like a fairy tale. Whoever this is, you dream of this person. I think it's one of our boys. And this is the emperor. The emperor wants to make it happen. The emperor has sharpened his knife. You see Hobie sharpening his knife and wanting to make it come true. It's even fitting to the topic, to the card, because it's purple greenish. The Emperor wants to rule his own kingdom. This means you're really active in this. You really want to communicate with Cook or with one of our boys or with whomever this is. You feel this is a fairy tale love stories. You want to rush in. You make everything like a fairy tale. You feel this person is your fairy tale. You want to get them into your life. And because this doesn't happen, because this love is not there, you're like, this is the King of Cups reversed, and I'm sorry I had to take one of our guys for my deck. But actually this means maybe you're drinking sometimes in the evening, and you're drinking and drinking and drinking because you're stressed out and you don't know, you don't know how to make this happen. And don't drink too much alcohol, guys, Don't do that. But it's stressing you out. I see that also on this card. So maybe next week is a very important point where you need to be careful about your alcohol consume next week, your alcohol. And you really feel next week you strongly want to make this fairy tale coming true. And this is what you're telling yourself. You're sitting on the couch, probably in lockdown. You're sitting on the couch eating marshmallows, watching TV. You're missing one of our guys very much, and you're saying, well, this is not a love story, this is never a love story. This cannot be a love story. And this stresses you out. Aww. This stresses you out. And please, guys, be careful about this, So the universe is saying, don't overindulge next week, okay? This is very important for you because you will miss, next week will be a week where your emotions flow over. The King of Cups reversed is like you cannot control your emotions for whatever reasons, I think you feel burned out because you cannot make this communication come true. I think you're really in love with one of our boys. I strongly feel that, guys. I strongly feel you dream of them. You want to make this love come true. And you're like bored because both of these cards speak of boredom in your life. And you're bored in your life, and our person, like our guy, whoever this is, your mind is circling around him. It feels like a fairy tale for you. And you need to, the answer to this is don't, because you're sitting there and saying, this is not a love story. This is not a love story. I see you in front of the TV. Why am I this stupid? This is not a love story. And then you try to drink alcohol. Don't do that, guys, Just know that whenever we talk to the guys or meet the guys as army, this is made by the universe. It's nothing you can control. If you are supposed to meet them, you will. If you're supposed to write them and they answer you, you will, If not, it's fine too. They still love you, It's not that they don't love you. It's just that you need to focus on not this loss of controlling your feelings, Because I see here next week a loss of controlling your feelings, being very sad. Being almost like in a depressive state because your person is not communicating with you. So please don't do that, Please know that everything is divine timing. Universe, please sum it up. One card. Oh. It fell down, so I'm getting it. Yeah, Two of Swords. You're in your mind. You're in your mind. Yeah, you're stressing yourself out. There's Hobie holding his mind. Holding his mind. Like, the Two of Swords is like a fight between your heart and your mind. This sums it up really good, Let me get an advice card here because this is a pile where a lot of trouble is coming next week. Like, not trouble, but very sad feelings. How can this army cope with the feelings? Okay, it says safe and happy travel. Protection from harm when journeying. Oh, so you are protected. When journeying also is when you're dreaming. So you are protected when dreaming. Also you're protected when you go somewhere, you know. Maybe you want to go on a journey next week. Protection from harm. You're protected. You don't need to worry. If you feel this, you know, loss of controlling your emotions, just know that you are safe. You are protected by the universe. It's nothing that is not going away, okay? For next week. So don't worry, Army. The universe is there for you. Okay, that's all what I'm having for my pile yellow. Bye, guys. So, hi, guys. Next up is pile blue. Look, it's my patata PJ. It's so cool. I need to wear them today. Oh my gosh, what's going on? Oh my gosh, everything is falling down. Give me a card, universe. What is the topic for pile dark blue? Pile dark blue. Okay. Which card? Okay, middle. The middle one. Okay, it says stay curious. Oh, this fits also very beautiful to our decoration. Stay curious. So let's see what this is all about. And in the first pile, when I started pile red, from this deck, there was cards in my BTS deck. So I don't know, I accidentally left them in, and so they came out, and I thought it's a cool idea to do a topic for this reading. So I did this in all the piles, and I'm also doing this for this pile. So give me the topic for this reading. What is stay curious about? What is stay curious for this army for next week? Oh wow, look at this. It's like learning something new. Can I have a card, one more card for this? What is this all about? Why it's always falling down? That's crazy. That's crazy. Look at the color matching. It's so cool. So stay curious. The Page of Pentacles learns. So you're learning something new next week. Maybe you are an army that goes to school, because I see that here the Page of Pentacles is someone learning new skills, you know. There's something you learn either in school or in college. So I feel this is a college army or someone who goes to school back. You know, you should remain curious, the universe is saying. What's it saying? You always make time for me. Make time for learning. Yeah. Oh my gosh, look at this. Yes. DNA. With this, I see be curious about life, be curious about and make time for learning, studying. Yeah. So stay curious, make time for studying next week. So let's see what this is all about. That's, I think, for my student armies. The ones that are learning something new, that are in college or going back to school after quarantine. I mean, in Germany, the schools open for at least some classes. So what's going on? Why is this stay curious? And the Page of Pentacles here. No, I don't want to take those two cards. I would just want to take one if two come out. Okay, this is interesting. We have the Hierophant reversed. You don't like teachers. You don't like to get taught. I feel here like someone is scolding you. Like someone is saying, well, you didn't have learned enough or something like that. This feels for me, even if Jungi is playing the priest, it feels for me like a teacher with this stay curious and make time. It's like you go back to school and your teacher's saying, well, you know, why didn't you learn? And you were like, oh, you know, that's what happens here. It's like you have to confess that you didn't work hard during quarantine. And it's like, you know, the hermit is like, you really need to learn a lot of lessons, you know. You really need to go inside of yourself. This whole thing about next week, you should learn something next week. There are some lessons in your life that you really need to learn in order to become this butterfly, in order to have experience some kind of change. That's why Stay Curious is here. It's about learning something new. So you will learn something next week. It has something to do with an earth sign, because here's strong earth energy. So also I see it here. So maybe you are an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but there's something you're learning. Something you're learning. Maybe also someone confesses to you. You're finding out next week something, either in school, either you're learning something new, you're learning a new project, you make time for a new project, and you really need to get the best out of yourself in order to make this happen. And you will feel like you don't have strength for this, you know. You will feel like you don't want to. So this could either be that someone illuminates something to you you know, you make time for this person and you get to know something new because you're curious what this person has to say to you. And that they tell you something that you have always known inside of you. And but this makes you really sad. Whatever the news are, it gives you no strength. You know, you're like, oh, okay, I knew, but you know, it like. But the universe is saying, well, stay curious. There's something more to the story. This could be one scenario. Another scenario is you're going back to school, you're learning something new, you make time for your studies, and you have to confess to your teacher that you didn't work hard in quarantine. And you have to go inside yourself, really think that, you know, really get out the best of yourself in order to learn. But you will feel like you have no strength of learning these things, you know. You will feel like, oh no, I need more time in quarantine, I need to sleep a little bit more. It's like you feel like you rather want to sleep than go into school. That's how it feels like, you know. But the universe is saying, remain curious, make time for it, you know. It's very important next week for your studies. Can you sum it up in one card? Can you sum this up in one card? Okay, I take this one. So we have Gemini here laying down. See, again, he's like sitting down, like having no strength. You don't want to get up. You even don't want to get up. Maybe because I'm wearing my PJs. Maybe you're sleeping and you not want to get up because you know you have to go to school. Yeah, this is about work again, guys. This is crazy. You don't want to work. You don't want to work on that. It's like you've been into quarantine too long and now your normal life begins again, or you have to go to school again. You learn something new and you don't want to make time for that. You want to go sleeping. This is funny. But the universe is saying, well, you know, get your butt off. You need to learn next week something, Army. Okay, Pablo? So you need to study. You need to learn next week. Make the universe proud. Smile, love, and live life. Make the universe proud. Okay, guys, that's all what I'm having for my pile dark blue. Now we move on to pile light blue. Bye, guys. So hi, guys. This is pile light blue, the last one we're having today. So let's see what your topic is for next week. These readings are timeless, so whenever you find them, it's always the following week. But, you know, when I talk about quarantine and stuff like that, of course it's not timeless, you know. But the reading could be, so you just have to apply it, you know. What is the message for pile light blue universe for next week? What is the message for, okay, which one? The green one. Okay, it just fell on my lap. It just fell out on my lap. So your message for next week is love yourself, guys. So let's see what this message is all about. Love, oh my gosh. Love yourself. So in the red pile, we had this card sticking into my BTS deck. So I took it, and I thought it was cool because we had an over topic for everything. So I keep doing that for all the piles now. So what's the overall topic of this reading, Love Yourself? Why is Love Yourself here for next week? Oh my gosh, love yourself. Look at this. It's the Ace of Cups. You should love yourself. Wow. This is crazy shit. It's like the same card. So you really need to love yourself, guys. What is this all about? Give me one more card. Oh. Wow. Wow. Love yourself. You have so many options. Yeah, study all the options you have. I think you're someone that's like Junie. I think it's very interesting that Junie is on that pile, you know? So it's like you need to give love to yourself. So take a book, read a book, you know, go into hermit mode, what you probably are doing right now because in quarantine. Also love yourself by taking the time out for yourself, you know, take a bath, chat with your friends, you know, do something nice, read a book. I think many of us did that already in quarantine. But maybe next week you really need to do this more, you know. Also study all the options because the Seven of Cups means you have all the options in the world. I think you're done with you're also really confused about what is happening next. And the universe you know, is saying the universe is saying take care of yourself, love yourself next week. So let's see what this is all about. Why are you confused? What is this love yourself and Ace of Cups all about for next week for this army? Okay. You're waiting on someone. Oh, I think you're also tired of quarantine. Could it be? You want to go out with your friends and drink, but right now you cannot. The Nine of Cups is overindulgence. It's like going out drinking with friends and family, you know, being together, sharing a good time. But in reverse, it's like you're really missing it. You're like, you really want to go for it. Like if someone tells you, you know, let's go and drink, you're like, yes, finally. You know, but it could also mean that you're fed up waiting and you overindulge. This could also mean that you just don't care, you know, you drink or you overindulge whatever you're doing because you're tired of waiting. The Seven of Pentacles reversed, you see the clock here, it's like this, you're waiting on your person or you're waiting for something to happen in your life and you're bored as fuck. Look at this. It's like Teangi, like saying, you know, like he's waiting around and nothing happens and you're like almost in this state of that you don't care anymore and you just say, well, F it all then. F it all, I just go drinking with my friends and, you know, who cares about quarantine? Something like that, like an attitude of, because everything was not moving in your life and, but that's what the universe is saying next week. There are so many options of loving yourself. You don't need to overindulge. You don't need to go and throw it all away. And that's what you need to learn, I think. The Page of Pentacles is... Yeah, I also see the spider web here. I edited with a spider web. You see this? So I think this quarantine thing is for you going on too long. Whatever is going on for you too long, you're like, screw it. This is like being fed up with whatever you're waiting on. And you're like, F it all, you know. I'm just going out and I'm drinking till I'm done. And the universe is saying, well, don't do that, you know. There are so many options. You can love yourself. You know. Don't put yourself into this position because it doesn't make anything better. You know, it's fine to go and to drink with your friends sometime, you know. The Nine of Cups reversed also doesn't mean only drinking. It means overindulging. overindulging in acts, you know, when you are fed up with everything. And you're fed up with waiting on something. You're confused as fuck. You're fed up with waiting. Maybe it's also in love. Maybe you're waiting on your person. And look at how this colors matches. Look at this feather and this editing of my card. This is crazy. Maybe you're waiting on Teangi. Maybe you're waiting on baby and you're like fed up and you're saying, well, I'm just confused. This is just an illusion. This card is also about illusion. And you're saying, no, this love is an illusion. I'm stupid. Why do I keep waiting on him? I mean, he will never come. And then you go and say, fuck it all. I'm going to drink now. I'm laughing, guys, because that's probably really how you guys think, right? Don't do that, okay? Don't do that. So let's see. Universe, sum it up in one card. Sum this up in one card. Maybe the universe wants to teach you patience, guys. Wow. Sum it up. This person is your emotional fulfillment. Wow, we have Junie again. You want to show that they show up at your door because this person is all you ever wanted. So I really feel like you're waiting on one person only, and you're waiting for a long time, and you're like, well, nothing happens, you know. Yeah. This person is your emotional fulfillment. You're waiting on them. You're waiting on them like for forever. And you really want this situation to transform. I see it here with the butterflies. Let's get from the universe. I want to draw those cards when I feel like I need some more help for you guys. So why, universe, are you saying love yourself? The elements. Okay, let's see what this is all about. The elements of fire, air, earth, and water combine to create powerful protective boundaries. Spiritual, mental, physical, and emotional. You need to protect yourself, guys. Yeah. You need to protect your feelings. Your feelings, your spiritual, mental, physical, and emotional side. And you are also protected by the elements, you know? That's interesting. Why is this card here? The elements of fire, air, earth, and water combine to create powerful protective boundaries. Well, there's a boundary in here. Why this, there's a boundary. But why is those elements? I'm not satisfied yet. I'm not satisfied. I want more cards. Why is the element card here? What is this? You're protected by the angels. Look at this. Wow. You don't need to fight yourself. I think you're fighting with yourself. That's why you go drinking. You're fighting with yourself. You believe this love is an illusion. And the universe is saying, stop doing this. Because this love is not an illusion, you know. This connection is real. Connections are real, guys. Even if you have a connection, maybe you're waiting on Teangi to come into your life and maybe he will never come. You know, still this connection is there. Still this connection is not an illusion. That's what the angels want to tell you. Don't fight yourself. Because I see here you're beating yourself up because you think everything is an illusion. It could also be that you say, well, I never deserve love. I will never find love. No one is coming. This could also be. Please apply it as it fits because this is a general reading. This could have a lot of... Oh, really this could be. It could be that you're confused as fuck because no one offers you love. And the universe is saying next week. You really feel this. You really feel this next week. And maybe you're waiting on your special someone. Whoever this is. You're waiting on someone to come into love. Yeah, because the 10 of Cups is someone you can marry. Someone who shows up at your doorstep. Someone you can marry. Someone you can have a family with. Yes, now I got it. It took me a while, but now I got it. Yeah. Yeah, this is about marriage. You want to marry someone. You want to find the one. And you're you're confused which road to go. You're confused. You're studying everything, and the universe is saying, well, you are protected, and the boundaries are there because you need to learn to love yourself first. And you're beating yourself up over this. Why no one's coming in? You think it's your fault. You think it's your fault, and the angels are saying, don't do this. We're here for you. We see you. Don't go out drinking because you feel like you don't deserve love. Don't do this, guys. You are protected, and the boundaries are there because you need to love yourself first. Wow. Now it's a round thing. Now it's a round reading. I like that. I think this applied for many. But the beginning scenario could also apply for people, you know? So I just want to say everything what I'm seeing. Okay, guys? So that's all what I'm having. I say bye with my Tada PJ. Bye, guys.